I recently read a great article from Anne-Laure Le Cunff about interstitial journaling. I'll link to that post of hers in the description below. But the basic idea is to combine note-taking, tasks, and a degree of time tracking all in one place. And if you've seen any of my videos on Roam before, you know I generally pre-build my schedule in here as well. So a typical day might look like this. And I'll have this built before the day begins. I usually do it on Friday. I'll kind of build out the week ahead. I've changed this as time goes on, but generally I have a few sections. I have today's goals. These are goals specific to today. Daily goals for things I want to accomplish every day, and then what's on my calendar for the day. And then throughout the day, I'll fill in more gaps. So for example, this morning, I published a blog post, so it was actually before I worked out. So we'll go in here and paste that in. So I published and linked to the post I published. So cool, I can check that off. And then 8 o'clock I worked out, and I could say, ran 3.5 miles on the my route to here, the normal loop I ran this morning, just so I can keep track of that. And then at 10, I had that call with Allie Green, so I can say, okay, send her the files when we're done. You kind of put a to-do in there. You can Control-Enter just to make a to-do wherever you want. The one catch with to-dos, of course, is that if you put a random to-do in here, it's easy to get lost if you go to subsequent days. So I have other videos about to-dos that show ways to make sure that doesn't happen. But really, if you just look at the previous day, make sure there's no floating to-dos in there and deal with them or schedule them or whatever you need to do, you should be fine. But there's ways to catch those. But it's nice just to be able to throw to-dos while you're in the middle of something. You can have notes about the call, little sub-notes and whatever you're going to have in there. You can link things to wherever you need to link to other places in your database, but just to put the to-dos in line is great. Where this interstitial journaling comes in is to be talking more about what you're doing in between things. So you can do /time to put in the current time. The idea is to do that frequently and talk about what you've just done and what you plan to do next. So I could say, finished the call with Allie, now working on a video for YouTube. Okay, so I could do something like that and then get to work on the video. And then the idea is basically just that. So do that throughout the day as you go. And so this afternoon, perhaps say, I don't know, around 3:30, launched that site. So that was tied back to this goal for the day, was to launch that site. I'd probably tag what it is and maybe put some notes, went smoothly, though DNS propagation was slower than normal. Kind of put in some notes on what's going on. And then really, but it's just to talk about the day. If you've seen any videos from Connor, the gentleman that's started Roam, he does a lot of this throughout the day, where he'll constantly be saying time and just putting what he's doing all the time, which can work well. And that's basically the idea here. But just to use Roam not only for just the tasks for the day, but combining that note-taking, the tasks, the time tracking, and then some of the pre-built schedule can be pretty powerful. So take a look at this, give it a try. Again, look at Anne-Laure's link in the description below and let me know what you think.